We are in Middletown, New Jersey, home of the New Jersey Titans. Well, you had to go through 47 jug handles to get here. Luckily, nobody got lost. Welcome to New Jersey. So let's see, perfect. So our Utica Junior Comets are in their red sweaters. Interesting piece of trivia information. Utica has only won one game in their red sweaters. Let's see if we can't make it two here this afternoon. Well, nobody's in a rush for this 1 o'clock game, 1:15 game. After this, if you happen to be in Middletown, after this is a game, and then there is a Halloween skate right before our evening game. So if you happen to be in the area, come on down to whatever this place is called, Middletown something or other, home of the Titans. How's it going? Doing good. Referees are ready. Mucha lining up for the faceoff against number 17, who shall remain nameless because I don't have name for the Titans. And there we go. Puck drop won by the Titans. Pulled back on defense by number 28. Cycles back in zone and DDD pass 3 up to 7 in the neutral zone. Mucha coming over, trying to steal that puck back, and it's passed back onto D. Sent up to Nooch. Nucci fires this into the neutral zone. Missed everybody. Icing is waved off because 3 just out and out missed it. Picked up by 28 behind his net. Comes around on the far side. Short pass up to 27 to 3. 3. Soft pass off the boards and the glass goes out to Weaver. Rocco not able to get a loose puck in the slot. Swept away, comes out to the point, fired and blocked in front by Mucha. Here comes Grayson. Backhand pass over to Nooch. Nooch shoots it behind the net. Not really what he was planning on doing, but it's what happened. And here come the Titans back the other way. Pass behind 6. Forces him to receive it poorly. Offsides, even puck gets cleared out. Grabbed by 19 at his own end of the ice up to 13. 13 drops this back onto D. Poor pass, poor reception. 6 has not received the pass properly yet by the Titans. Another bad pass over to 10. Van Weed dumps this in, goes on net, and a big save by number 31. Here's 23. Pulling this out for the Titans in the neutral zone. Turns this puck over. Tyler Main over to get it. Gives this to Drew. Drew jumps this forward. Jack Carpenter tried to play that and keep it in, not able to. Comes out into the neutral zone. Here comes Drew. Main shot. Wide right and high. Hits the glass. Drops down. Number 24 sends it safely into his trapezoid. As the Titans try to pull this out, somebody yells out a big hey yeah, and nobody gives him the puck. So he'll just continue crying about that until the first intermission. There's a shot and a save by Narcis. 15-16 to go in this 17-minute opening period, and we remain scoreless here in Middletown, New Jersey. Face off sent over to the side, held in by the Titans, ripped around, goes back behind the net. 20 grabs it on the far side, gives it to 22 in the corner, and the net drifted away on its own, probably floated on a cloud of radon here in Jersey. Central New Jersey, notorious for the amount of radon and just garbage that we keep here. Net has been fixed. It's like Aceto. Yep, Aceto taking that face off. Puck gets ripped over to the board by the Titans. That came out. But I warned that official about missing offsides. And the net got kicked off again. Does it have a post? Perhaps we should stick it into the ice. Just don't lick it. Your tongue will get stuck to that steel pole until the fire department shows up. But we'll make a very memorable movie about it. Dalin and Narchis supervising the official. Narchis is the only one with a white helmet, so he's really the one in charge. That's how you can always tell a supervisor when there are men at work. You have to identify the men at work because you just can't tell. Women are always working. Face-off won by the Titans again. Pass comes across center point, knocked in towards the hash mark, and that gets cleared out by Cameron Dalin. Sent back in by number 20. Chasing after it is Witchley. Witchley in the trapezoid, rips this around onto the near side. Dalin picks us up at his wing position, passes into the middle, and Aceto knocks us into the neutral zone where it's turned over. And the Titans dump this back in. Pass back to the far corner. 9 looking to center it. Has this blocked by Aceto. Puck comes up. Utica still not able to clear that out of the zone. From the point, number 28, challenged by Dalin. Puck up against the boards. Cameron's able to get it out into the neutral zone. 15 caught that on the other side of the blue line. I'm telling you, he was offsides. Perhaps I shouldn't have joked with the referees about their inability to make the hockey calls before the game. I claimed that they were wearing Halloween costumes. Witchley trying to get that puck out. And out it comes. 28 collects us in the neutral zone. 28 cycles around through the center faceoff slot. Loses this puck to Baki. Baki dumps that in. Played on by the Titans goalie. Titans trying to get this around. Baki in there battling. Titans get this puck out and come to the safety of the near side. Number 7 skating up. Over the center line into the O-zone. 7, he tried pulling that back to take that shot. Cross-ice pass picked up by 12 at the point. Center point fired in. Blocked in front by Joe LeBoeuf. Joe gets us out into the neutral zone. Another turnover. Titans trying to come into the zone. And finally able to. Although that gives Rocco plenty of time to get that puck. Rocco around, passes this up to the half boards. Sent all the way across to Campbell. And Cole not able to catch that puck cleanly. Tries dumping it in together. It gets caught by a Titan. Titan tried the stretch pass, picked off by Utica. Here comes Carpenter. Loses this puck as he approaches the blue line. It's sent across by the Titans, number 7. Coming across into the offensive zone. Tries putting that on net. Gets deflected and hits the netting or the roof or something that's out of play. We'll have the face-off in the Utica zone here. Tied 0-0 with 12.5 minutes to go. Or 4.5 minutes into this game. Face-off won by Drew Main. Puck sent around up on the boards, held in at the point by number 6, but not for long. Comes back. 27 plays it back into his own end. Passes it up to 17. He tries one touching it to 19. 19 not able. Didn't even realize that puck was coming to him. Tyler Main sends this back into the Titans end. Titans trying to come out with this puck. Puck stolen by Sandor there as 19 was trying to come in on a fast break. Jack Carpenter lifts this puck, sends it all the way in behind the Titans goal. Sent back over into the near corner. 17 feeds 6 behind the goal. 6's pass over up to the point was blocked by Carpenter. He sends this through the trapezoid back to the other side. 24 trying to pull this off the boards, held in by Tyler. Drew misses the pass. It goes into the trapezoid. And this is fired out. Stretch pass out to 19. He's been cherry picking all day, and he reached too high to pick that cherry. Misses the net completely. It's only 24 square feet in front with a 3 square inch puck. Tough to get it on net. Tyler Main, after that puck, pops it off the boards, drop back in, and now back out again. But that caught somebody on the Utica bench. It'll be a face-off, and that's going to be in the neutral zone. I'm just kidding. It's going to go all the way back to the Utica end. That's where I would have put it anyway, but since these officials haven't called an offsides yet, I didn't think they knew all the rules. Aceto with the faceoff drives this puck forward. Law trying to play it up to Dalin. Turned back at the point by the Titans 14. Pass back up along the half board. Stolen by Jimmy Law. Out to 9. Cameron coming over. Couldn't get there before he got that puck passed over to number 11. 11 sends this in deep. 10 on the far side. Sends this back towards the trapezoid. That gets missed. Picked up by Utica trying to play this out. Held at the point by the Titans. Back at the point again. Now it goes back to LeBeouf. LeBeouf fires out, tries to stretch past the Law. Stretched it too far, and that rubber band broke. It's an icing, and that'll bring it back to the Utica Junior Comets. End of the arena. Face off to the right side of Jackson. It's like Mucha taking the face off against 20. Pop forward to 28 at the center point. Puck gets bumped in. Titans play it from behind the net. Up at the bottom of the face-off circle. A shot and a goal. 8 from 20. So New Jersey Titans goal scored by number 8, assisted by number 20. That's 8 from 20. Time of the Titans goal, 6:33 of the first period. And the Titans now have a 1-0 lead here with about 10 minutes to go in the opening period. This puck comes all the way down. It's going to be played on by the Titans goaltender. Sends this back out to the neutral zone. Bakke, Campbell trying to stuff this back in. Comes into the middle. Bakke misses it. Leg's not long enough to kick that one. Number 8 picks it up. 8 coming off of his scoring high. Tries to send this to the middle. Gets turned back by Mucha. Turned over in the neutral zone. That hits the top of the glass. Drops down. Witchley trying to pass this forward. 17 nudges this up. Carpenter steals it. Gives this over to Hull. Chad skates this up on the near side. Sends this into the neutral zone. Turns it over to the Titans. Titans trying to break in. Witchley picks this puck up over the end line. Witchley pass around near side. Pass intended for Carpenter. Shot on net by number 3. Gets deflected away. 7 grabs that in the trapezoid. Passes it up to the hash marks. 7 coming around center point position. Comes over to the near point. Dumps this into the corner to make somebody else go to work. 15 going to work. Drew Main against him. 17 picks this up in the trapezoid. Hull over, trying to help out his buddy. That's doing a split back there. Witchley forced into the split move. 17 for the Titans picks that up and dumps that in behind the goal. Sent around to the near side. Centering pass, top of the slot. Gets deflected away. And here comes Carpenter back. It's a 2-on-4. Carpenter swing and a miss. Overskates that puck, picked up by 24. Sends it behind himself into the trapezoid for himself. 24 bounces that off of Carpenter, comes out with it. Still has this puck, drives it into the neutral zone. 24 visions of Grander. Drop pass back to the point, stolen by Carpenter. Able to get this into the neutral zone. Acino not able to catch up to it. 16 dumps it in. 24 checks up onside. LeBeouf grabs this puck. And that gets fired all the way down. And I think they're saying Acino touched that, so no icing. Acino at the hash mark. Acino to Law. And that gets deflected away by number 9. That goes on the side of the net. Acino back in the trapezoid. Gets us over to Law. Shot, save, made. Law again. Oh, just kicked away by the goaltender. Kick, save, and a beaut. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Dalin swinging and missing at that puck. Picked up deep on D by Rocco Weaver. Weaver passes over to LeBeouf. LeBeouf up over the center line. Puts a shot on net. It's a bouncer. Kicked high into the air. Grabbed by number 9. He gets pressed up against the boards. Loose puck behind the Titans goal. Who's going to get it? Trying to come out with that puck is Acino. Titans have it. Dalin challenges. Puck gets passed up to 18. 18 into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass over to 12. 12 at the blue line. Can't bring it over. Jimmy Law steals that puck away. 28 takes it back. 28 for the Titans. At the face-off dot shot. Save made. Jackson Narchas. Let's see if we can take a look at that replay. Will it work? Darn you. Nope, my buttons aren't working. Crud, I really thought I fixed that. Shot! Save, Narcus! Face off to the right side of Narcisse. Won by the Titan. Shot save by Jackson. And that net got knocked. Oh, no. What do we got? Oh, we got a piece of equipment now coming off of Narcisse. He's 17 years old. I thought he would have known how to fully dress himself before he left the locker room. I guess not. Is that Aiden helping? Yeah, Van Wee helping out back there. Official trying to bottle feed Narcisse like he's a panda at the zoo. Van Wee stands up. He says, I'm not a goalie. I don't know what to do with this piece. Well, here comes Mr. Coach Suick. This is a newlyweds only situation. So not really, I don't even know what piece of equipment that is that came off. Oh, the blade came off. Well, not what I was expecting. That the blade of his skate was coming off. Well, sure, but I don't see blades falling off on. Where have I been? Yeah, just like this. There he is, doing the one skate slide. His right skate doesn't have a blade on it, so he's just going to do the T shuffle over. Well, in net now, McAllister Watt, because he's got two skates. So Titans immediately setting this up. Oh, that gets poked at by Tyler Main. Goes out into neutral zone. Number 11, confused as to what to do. Loses this puck. Titans pass gets deflected away. 19 able to pass this up to 11. 11 loses it. Main to Main. Here's Drew over the blue line. He's got Carpenter in the middle. Turns around, gets turned around in the corner. 27 tries to clear it out. Grabbed by 11. He pulls this up into the neutral zone with himself. 11 forced into the corner by Sandor. Puck comes around. 11 following it. Up to the point. 28 shot fire misses wide left. Grabbed at the other point. Sent up to the hash marks. Here's 13. Shot. Save made by McAllister Watt. Hey, look, fireworks. All right. Loose puck. Hall sends it tight against the boards. 8 has his pocket picked. Law there. Hall as well. Puck comes around near side. Dan-Dalin going into the corner to get it. Fires this up. Tried getting it up to Aceto. Not able to. Shot by number 8. Save made by McAllister Watt. Faceoff will be to the left side of Watt. Aceto loses that draw. Comes back to 25 at the point. He sends this over, point to point, step up, dropped in, back behind the net. Number 10 grabs it at the hash mark, sends this behind. 8 misses it. Hull going after it. Hull passes up to Law. Law, one touch out to Aceto. Aceto gets this out into the neutral zone. Dalin chasing after it. 25 grabs it, sends it back, and that goes off the boards and is picked up by Baki. Baki couldn't keep it, though. Turned over, and here comes number 8 for the Titans. He loses that puck because he crosses over the blue line. Hull picks it up on the far side. Pass out to Baki, gets missed. Icing waved off, apparently. Goalie's going to play it back at his trapezoid. Gives this to number 6. 6 takes this to the corner. Fires it up to 23. He sends this across off the boards for 10. 10 unable to catch that pass. 14 comes over to pick it up. Goes back into his own zone to get reset. Weaving his way around Baki. Baki just wishing he'd face the other way for just a moment. Number 7 in. Shot. Save made. Loose puck. 14 looking for a wraparound pass. Nothing doing. Rocco Weaver trying to get that out. Held at the point by 6. Point to point. Shot goes wide. 22 took a step forward. Could not get that puck. Held in by 6. Now knocked out by Mucha. Mucha tries feeding Baki, but 17 steals that puck. Gives it to 3. 3 to 7 to 22. 22 can't take it with him. Baki passes this back for LeBeouf. LeBeouf tried to give it right back to Baki, but Baki was going off for a change. Titans picking this puck up. Fires this forward, gets deflected. Racing back for it is LeBeouf. LeBeouf sends this behind the goal. Far side. Tyler Main trying to free that puck for somebody wearing a red jersey that wants to win a game. 28 over to 9. 9 shot. Tipped by Tyler. Goes to the corner. Sent back behind the net. Pass out to the center point. Fired into the slot. Block that went off the stick of Watt. Over to the side. Chased down. Tyler Main running, skating so fast, he skated right out of his neck guard. 17 back the other way with the puck. That's what's important. Beats us at the goal. 23 tried tipping it, ended up driving it to the corner, sent back up to the point for 9. He's not able to keep this in. Here comes Carpenter. Carpenter not able to keep that puck as Jack has it taken away by number 28. 28 into the neutral zone. Carpenter still all over him, not giving up on the back check. Rocco Weaver back to pick this puck up. Takes out his man in the corner, and we're going to have a whistle. Called I think it's a hand pass. Oh no, he's calling roughing on number 29. So Titans penalty number 29, 2-minute minor for roughing, and the scoreboard has been turned off. Number 29, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the minor penalty, 14-19 of the first period. There's a first power play for either team, and this one's for Utica. Shot goes across the slot. Nobody able to get it. Aceto swings and misses. Law can't keep it. Gavin comes back, grabs his puck. Aceto. Pass to the center point for Witchley. Witchley fires. It comes right back to him. He gives it to Aceto. Tries threading the needle. Blocked by 24. And this gets deflected and sent all the way down to the Utica end of the ice. Witchley picks this up. Gets reset from his trapezoid. Comes out on the near side. Andrew passes this over to the far side for Nooch. Nooch gets checked as he dumps that puck in. Weaver guarding that point. Minute 8 left to go in this power play for Utica. Puck comes free. Nooch kicks this back out to Weaver. Weaver cycles around, waits for his team to get back on sides, and they are. Now Rocco steps up at the blue line, fires that, sticked away by the goaltender, held in by Utica, fired at the hash marks, and it's taken away by number 19. Here's 19 for the Titans, has that knocked away by Tyler Main. Dominic Nucci picks his puck up, passes across to Carpenter. Carpenter feeds Tyler. Tyler up over the blue line. Tyler tries giving this to Van Wee, sails by him about knee high. Van Wee couldn't knock it down. Weaver can't take that puck. 20. Coming back the other way for the Titans. Feeds 19. He backhands that on goal. Save made. And there are 20 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Utica. 1:01 remaining in the first period. It is a 1-0 lead for the New Jersey Titans here in Middletown at the name of this rink. Face-off controlled by the Titans. 6 holds us at the point. 20 trying to get it in, and coming out with it is Drew Main. Main feeds Carpenter. Carpenter. Drew led him over the blue line. That's called offsides in ice hockey. Six seconds remaining in the player advantage. 47 seconds remaining in the period. Puck knocked into the Titans zone, collected by number 9. He sends this out through the air. Witchley going after it. And he's going to pick this puck up and take it through his trapezoid. Fires this all the way across for Tyler. Maine gives this back to Andrew. Witchley gives this up to Tyler. Here's Tyler. Feeds Drew. Maine leaves this in the middle. Carpenter not able to get to it before the Titans take possession. 18 seconds ago. Witchley driving that puck into the corner. Van Wee trying to get it away from number 17 in the trapezoid. Just trying to wrap that puck up now. 19 pulls it away. Sends this up to the point. 6 with 5 seconds to go. And we got whistles galore as that net got moved again. .2 seconds to go. Not quite enough time for Utica to get a goal here. There's the face-off. Utica wins the draw. Witchley rips this around, and that's where this period is going to end. At the end of one period of play, it is the New Jersey Titans 1 and the Utica Junior Comets 0. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, New York. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Top Notch Construction or Top Notch Roofing at topnotchroofingcny.com, and Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory. And I'll be back in a minute. All right, second period ready. There's a face-off. Another face-off won by the Titans. They dump that puck in deep. Witchley sends this behind the goal for Christopher Hall. Or Chad Hall, I mean. There isn't even a Christopher on the team. Sorry, Chad. Law passes this back to Witchley. Witchley spreads this over to Law. Law gets tripped by the blue line, and that puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Grab by Chad Hull. He can't send that in. Law does. Grab by 24. He fires this across to 6. 6 gets this out to 18. He tries one touching it across to 27, who's got to retreat back into his own zone to pick that puck up. 27 near side, back to the wall, dumps that puck in. Witchley grabs it. 7, a soft hit. If he's slowed down. Is that 8, I think, or 9? 8. Shot goes on the side of net, goes back behind. 27 picks it up on the far side. Beats his way around Dalin. Shot. Backhand goal! Number 9, assisted by 27. So New Jersey Titans goal scored by number 9, assisted by number 27. 9 from 27. Time of the New Jersey Titans' second goal, 1:15 of the second period. Face-off won by Jersey. Number 7 coming in. Stopped by Weaver. Puck pushed out by Mucha. Mucha leaves it ahead of himself. 3 catches up to that puck first. Goes back behind his net. Passed it over to 7. 7. One touch to 27. 27 is going to cycle his back in his own end to try to make some space. Cross ice pass to 13. 13 feet 7 in the neutral zone. And Rocco picks that pass off. 7 retreats back to catch it in his zone. Sends this over for number 3, held in by Cole Campbell. And now going to work in deep. Oh, we've got a whistle. What do we got here? A roughing against Utica, and Rocco's going to the box. Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 19, Rocco Weaver, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 19, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 1:53 of the second period. So we've seen Utica on the power play. Now we see them shorthanded. This face-off won by the Titans. Brought back to the point. 6 feeds 11. 11 over to 6. 6 out to 28. Center point position. Winds up, gives this out into the face-off circle. Sent in deep. 11 takes this into the corner. Passes back over to 10. Out to 28. Steps up shot, and that gets deflected off the stick of Jack Carpenter into the netting. We'll have another face-off in the Utica zone. A shorthanded shot saved by number 31. Titans coming out with this puck. There's 28 just skating his way right down the middle of the ice. Drops it off 22 feet to 10. Shot misses. Off the glass. Comes all the way back out to the point for 6. 6 drops it into 11 at the hash mark. 11 fakes his centering pass. And the Slater Sandor does not fall for it. Now it gets sent back behind the goal. Van Wee back there to play. It goes up in the air. Sandor can't grab it. Aiden Van Wee does. Van Wee backhand pass over for Tyler Main. Tyler's got to catch up to that puck. He's not going to be able to before 28 grabs it. He feeds this over to 6. 6 gives us over to 19. 19 skating up through his zone into the neutral zone. 19 feeds us over to 11. 11 crosses over into the O zone and loses this puck as it's fed to Campbell. No, it's held in. I thought Campbell was going to get that out. I was misled. 28 over to 11. 11 comes up top of the circle, back out to 28, top of the point. Battle or challenge by Tyler Main. 26 seconds remaining in this PK for Utica. 28 skating over, challenged by Campbell. Puck sent in at the hash mark. Got across the 19 center point position. He gives this back in at the hash mark. One touch back to him. He slides up at the hash. Bottom of the dot. Back over to him. 19 shot. Save. Rebound shot. Save. Rebound set behind the goal. Oh, and we've got an injured player. Oh, he is writhing around in pain. It's number 19. I don't know if he caught shoulders with somebody. I missed that play. Yeah, judging by the way he's laying, it looks like he may have caught shoulders going by somebody, shoulder to shoulder. Hopefully he's going to be all right. I'm not going to show him laying on the ice. That's mean. But it does look like it's number 19. Excuse me. I'm going to go back and check my my Facebook feed and see if it was on in camera and I just wasn't watching. Of course, the service in here is terrible. I have my computer plugged in, hardwired connection. Huge bonus on that one here. It's a good thing I'm not afraid to sneak around in places I don't belong. All right, the Titans are giving him space on the ice now. It's just got the trainer out there with him, still laying down, face down in the prone position. All right, we're going to take a break while they tend to number 19. We'll be back in a minute. Oh, somebody that's watching the feed said he got a hard check. All right, he is up. He is leaning over. He is that young man is in pain for sure.
A military cheating scandal.
Oh, it was in the crease. He got hit in the crease and he crawled his way all the way out to the dot because while he was in pain. Yeah, yeah. So he was camped out right in front. I couldn't see who was covering him, but all right. Well, we are back to it now. Face off won by Utica. Jimmy Law going in after chasing after that puck, nudges it forward. Aceto can't keep it. 14 picks it up for the Titans. Stolen by Law. Law trying to hold it at the point. Witchley can't get that puck. Number 7 for the Titans takes it over the blue line. He's got 17 with them. Centering pass gets blocked by Hull. 14 trailing, gives it to 17 shot. And that goes behind the net. And 25 not able to hold it in. Here's Cameron Dallin, steals that puck. He's got 9 on him. Law chasing, shot, and save made by the goaltender, number 31. So that was a nice transition by Utica there, picking that puck up. But just not enough. And this face-off ends up coming into the possession of the Titans. Here come the Titans 2-on-2. 27 stops at the hash mark. He's got 3 Comets on 13. Trying to weave his way through. Backhands that behind the net. Going after it is Rocco Weaver, putting up a battle back behind the goal. 27 trying to pull it out. Coming over. Cole Campbell nudges this free, and Weaver, not Weaver, that is LeBeouf trying to kick this up to his stick. Can't get it out, though. 13 holds it, fires this on net. Save made by... Is that Narchis back in net? It is. Looks like he got his skate blade back on, which apparently happens all the time. So thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. That makes you super cool. And it's the only way you can chat, I think. Maybe I didn't set that up for this feed. And that's an icing. Tyler Main leading ahead. Passes to the middle, and Carpenter can't catch that puck. Oh, Tyler thought he had it all set up. Titans coming out. Number 15 into the neutral zone. Drew Main all over him. Knocks that puck free. Tyler gets knocked by 28. Nice open ice check there by number 28. Stretch past to 22. He's lucky he had that left foot on the blue line. Otherwise, he would have been offside. Shot on net, and that gets covered up by Narchis. And that's another ice. So 11:05 to go in this second period. 2-0 Titans lead over the Utica Junior Comets. There's the face-off. Won by the Comets. Witchley rips this around for Law on the near side. 28 picks this up in his own zone. Dan-Dalin trying to challenge. Chase him back into the trapezoid. Knocks that puck free. Comes back onto the near side. Law going to work against number 16. That puck gets cleared out. Picked up by Chad Hall. Yeah, I think that I concur. I think that was Tyler that put that check on. It was a clean check in the crease on 19. I just received it incorrectly, I guess. I went back and looked at it. I didn't see anything wrong or inappropriate. And that puck is going to get covered up for the save. 10:16 to go in the second period. 2-0 Titans lead. Just sometimes, I mean, it's a physical sport. Sometimes you get hit and it hurts. Sometimes you get hit and it doesn't hurt. So here's a face-off. Mucha. Face-off won by the Titans, number 11. 9 from the point. Feeds this up to 10. Shot fired. Oh, the 1G by 7. Missed big time. Pass out to the point. Gets missed also. Number 9 comes back to the neutral zone. Passes back over to 3. 3 feeds this over to 10. 10 trying to weave his way through. Short pass to 9. 9 over the blue line. Goes in towards the corner. Has his puck centering pass. And it's a goal. And that is 7 from, oh no, it's 11 from 9. 11 from 9. So New Jersey Titans goal scored by number 11, assisted by number 9. 11 from 9. time of the New Jersey Titans goal, 7:08 of the second period, and they now lead by a score of 3-0. Drew Main lining up to take the face-off against number 20. Main wins the draw. Sander passing this over. And number 9 for the Titans ends up taking possession in the neutral zone. Tries to pass that across. Drew Main tips it. Gets deflected into the corner by the goaltender. Titans regaining possession of this puck. Send this up along the boards all the way down. That's going to be an icing as Sandor beats number 20 to the faceoff dot. $9:28 to go in this second period. 3-0 Titans lead. '17 got behind Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee recovers, though, and picking his puck up in the slot, Slater Sandor. Sandor passes this across to Carpenter. Jack sends us up to the middle of the ice. Tyler flings this into the offensive zone, but number 25 picks this up for the Titans. 24 trying to come out around Drew and does. Crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in. The Titans are going to get some line changes accomplished. Aiden Van Wee passes over to Tyler Main. Tyler not able to catch that pass cleanly. Has to give this back to Sandor. Sandor sends this behind the goal as he absorbs a check from number 7. Jack Carpenter feeds this into the neutral zone, taken away by 13. 13 for the Titans coming into the slot shot. Save me, Narchis. 16 for the Titans picks up the rebound, gets this over into the corner. Sandor going after it, trying to pull this away. Drew Main coming over to help out. 16 trying to drive the body forward to free up that puck. And Sandor comes away with that puck. Sandor still trying to make space, ends up losing it. 27 right there for the Titans. Come away with this puck. Sends this up to the point. Pass over across, back out to the center point. 28. The clapper goes wide. Centering pass, 7. Shot, save made. Rebound comes up and grabbed by Jack Carpenter. Carpenter lifts this up for Drew Main. Caught by 28, though. 28 for the Titans. Coming through the neutral zone. Hits that blue line. Crosses over. He's got 7 with him. 28 forced in deep. Coming around on the near side. Cycles around through the face-off circle, drop pass back to 27. 27 cycles this at the face-off dot, loses this as Tyler Main dives at him. Shot on goal, goes wide, deflected away by Narchis. In the trapezoid, passed up to 13. 13 winds up through the legs of Tyler Main, goes wide right. 14 pulls this up off the boards. Cross ice pass to 13. 13 from 14. 13 shot, save made. 15 gets us in the trapezoid. Centering pass, 13 comes over. I thought he was going to give it to 29, but did not. Now cycles around. Now feeds, or it's 28, not 29. Shot, blocker, save by Narchis. Board puck goes off the board, picked up by 14, feeds it out to 13, puts us into the corner. 18 centering pass off the stick of Colin Aceto into the corner. Titans still in possession. Almost looks like they're on a power play, but they are not. 9 feeds, 14 in deep, 14 back to 9 at the point. 9 cross ice pass to 6. 6 steps up, feeds it in on net in the crease. Save made. That dances across the paint, goes over to the corner, and Aiden Van Wee ices the puck just so he could take a breath. 6:28 to go in the second period. New Jersey Titans lead by a score of 3-0 over the Utica Junior Comets. Here's the face-off. Nucci taking the draw against number 14. 14 wins. 15 passes back to the point. 6 puts this on net, and Narchis saves this easily as that puck hits him right in the left chest area. Well, Nucci's going to go off and get a break. Aceto in for the face-off against number 14. 14 drives this puck forward. Grab by Witchley sends us behind the goal for Law. Law sends us out into the neutral zone for Aceto. Aceto has his pocket picked by 9. And here come the Titans. Pass across for 15. He couldn't reach it. Sends us back out to the point for 9. 9 sends us in deep into the trapezoid. And reaching back is Jackson Narchis to put a save on this puck with 6 minutes to go in the second period. Face off won by the Titans. 9 at the point. Feeds us up to 15 at the hash marks. Gives us back to 9. Cross ice pass to 6. 6 rips this in deep. Goes through the trapezoid. 15 grabs us at the half boards on the near side. Sends us in deep. Puck taken away. Chad Hull trying to get it out. Held by 9. Shot fired. And it's a goal! Number 9 unassisted. Oh, it looks like it may have been tipped in by 15. So Titans goal either scored or assisted by number 9. And if it was assisted, then it was scored by number 15. So potentially it's either 15 from 9 or it's 9 unassisted. Time of the New Jersey Titans goal, 11:23 of the second period, and they lead 4-0. And thus far, the Utica Junior Comets have not won a game this season in their red sweaters. Titans battling, puck knocked away by LeBeouf. 3 feeds this over to 24. 24 up ends. Oh, and that goes in. That goal scored by number 10. So 23 seconds after the last goal is the next goal, and it is now 5-0 in favor of the New Jersey Titans. Goal scored by number 10, unassisted. Number 10, unassisted for the Titans. Face-off won by the Titans. 24 steps up, tries feeding this over to 10. Gets deflected away, but makes its way down into the Utica end. Hull going after it in the corner with 22. Backhand pass to 8. 8. Trying to set something up. Shot taken. Save made. So 4:59 to go in the second period. 5-0 New Jersey Titans lead over the Utica Junior Comets. Face-off won by the Titans. 24. Snapshot gets blocked. Deflected over to the sideboards. Dumped in. Witchley sends this around for Hull. Hull passes this up to try to get it to the neutral zone. Held in by the Titans. Hull didn't want to ice it. He was just trying to softly get it out. That stays in. 3. Fires this across. That gets deflected. Goes back into the trapezoid. Hull picks this up. Feeds this out into the neutral zone. 24 tries sending it back, but it goes off of the netting. And so we're probably going to have a face-off at center ice with 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. Drew Main taking a face-off against number 17. Drew wins this draw, gets this puck to Carpenter. Carpenter couldn't keep it, though. 17 takes it away, feeds to 13, 13 to 12. Tries one touching it forward, gets grabbed there by Weaver. Rocco tried feeding this up, caught by number 11. Carpenter battling for it. Puck comes over, 13, shot, save made by Narchis. Puck gets cleared out by Utica. Carpenter going after it with 25. 25, great positioning of the body. Not able to clear that as Drew Main read that like a book. Puck gets sent out behind the net near side. Cleared out by the Titans. Touched by 12 on the near side of the center line. So even though he touched it in the neutral zone, it was on the wrong side of that center line. It was right in front of Karen there. Isn't she beautiful? And so that's an icing. It's in case she goes back and watches it, right? I hope so. I'll take brownie points whenever I can get them. Here's Aceto. Wins the faceoff. Puck comes out. Van Wee shot. Save made. Number 31. Nice 1T clapper. Aiden Van Wee finding the back of the glove. Let's try that again. Aceto and 20. 20 gets positioning. Law comes over. Mr. and Mrs. Law, wherever you are watching this from, make sure James eats more green beans on Monday night's dinner. Just seems like an appropriate punishment. Law backhand tried to feed this up to Aceto. Cut off by 7. Dumps his puck back behind the goal. 27 loses this to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin turning. Feeds. Oh, tried feeding Jimmy, but he's passed it behind James. Puck up and coming in. Oh, that was almost too many players. Loose puck. Here goes Jimmy Law. In. Shot. Nothing. Dan-Dalin can't help. Puck picked up by the Titans. They're trying to pull this out. It comes out into the neutral zone. Cycle back into his own zone by 28. And we got a delayed penalty call against Utica. Extra attacker on for the Titans. Let's see if they don't accidentally pass this puck back into their own goal. Nope. James touches that puck, and we'll get the whistle for our delayed penalty. Now let's see if the officials remember their hand signals. And it's a hook. Oh, I forgot to see. Who went in? James? Oh, Jimmy Law going in with a hooking. So Utica Junior Comets penalty number 8, James Law, breaking the rules. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 8, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 14:28 of the second period. And it's a Titans power play. Cross pass. Oh, diving across, making the save, Jackson Narchis. Titans around to the center point, wind up shot, and that gets blocked by Baki. Baki sends this down. Sandor with a gentle. And the official accidentally called that an icing. Clearly, he had too much candy while he was wearing his referee costume trick-or-treating last night. So face-off in the middle. Sandor squaring off against 11. 11 wins, pulls his puck back to 13. 13 to 9. 9 skates this up and crosses over the center line, feeds that in. It gets turned back. Sandor at the center line turns and rips it. Caught by 13. 13 to 27. 27 has that denied. Him and 13 run into each other. 27 trying to avoid Sandor and does. Drops this off for 9 and crosses offside, but we'll let it go. 9 puts us into 27 in deep. Back out to 9. Top of the circle. Feeds 27. He cycles around to the top of the slot. Drops us off at 13. 13 back over to 27. Center point to 13. By the outside of the circle. Gives us 27. Tops up. The top of the slot. Shot blocked in front. 11 picks us up. Feeds us out to 27 at the point. 27 to 13. Feeds us across. Shot. Save made by Narchis. Comes back to 11. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute of play remaining. 13. Behind the back pass to 27. 27 goes in, gets us to the corner for 11. 11 back to 27 to 13. Shot, save, Narchis. 40.9 seconds to go in the second period. 9 seconds to go in the penalty against James Law. New Jersey Titans lead this game by a score of 5-0. Face off to the left side of Jackson Narchis. Number 14 and Drew Main squaring off. Drew wins the faceoff, gets his puck back to Witchley. Witchley guards it in the corner, and Drew's able to get that out through the neutral zone. 24 drifting back to pick that up for the Titans. Comes over, sends this off the boards. Picked up by 15, back to 24. 24 skates us up over the blue line. Tyler Main tries putting a check on, but he fell down. Carpenter to Tyler. Tyler trying to feed this puck up. Carpenter sped it forward, and Tyler missed. Oh, Tyler gets a piece of it. Sends this across 5 seconds. Caught by Hull. Is he going to get a shot off in the middle? Deflected, and that's a hand pass, and at the end of the second period. At the end of 2 periods of play, it is the New Jersey Titans 5 and the Utica Junior Comets 0. We're going to take a break for an ice cut. In the meantime, I'm going to show you some commercials so I could... No, McAllister isn't still in net. Is he, Danielle? I thought it went back to Narchis. McAllister, I thought, finished out the first period, but came in the second period. We'll see who comes out for the third period. But maybe you're right. You could very well be right. What's that? Oh, it's oh, and it's been Watt the whole time? Or wait, 5:14 in the second. Oh, okay. I missed that. Okay, so after the 5th goal, with 5:14 remaining in the second period, Narchis came out, McAllister Watt went in. So thank you, Dr. Danielle. Ooh. I don't know what you're a doctor in, but I'm sure I need it. So anyway, we'll be back after this ice cut. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day. See, Danielle, I knew better than to argue with a woman. I've never won an argument against a woman. It's just the facts. All right, hockey fans, we are back for period number 3. The New Jersey Titans with 5 goals and the Utica Junior Comets with 0. In net for the Comets, number 31, McAllister Watt, making Dr. Danielle proud. And in goal for the Titans, number 31. Shoot, I forgot. I just met his father. Shoot, I just met his dad, but there's so much going on, I forgot already. Anyway, shout out to the Titan goaltender father who bought me Tito's and tonic. Tell you what, it's pretty refreshing. We'll see how that impacts mine. Game calling. Good thing I don't have to drive after this. That puck sent down, tipped by 17, so no icing. Going in after it is Chad Hall. Hall, can't get that out as it gets deflected. Titans take control. Pass over to 7. Top of the slot shot. Save made by Watt. And that gets cleared out by Gavin Aceto. And that's going to get played on by the goaltender, number 31, because he doesn't want to see icing. He wants this game to move on. His team's winning 5-0. It's in his best interest to have that clock keep on ticking. 7 picks it up in the neutral zone. Try passing it to 6. Dan-Dalin grabs it, sends this off the board to try to feed Aceto. Aceto can't catch it. And the goaltender says, Aceto with the shot. Save made by that goaltender. Backus? No, Backus is on our team. No, that's Backy. Oh, maybe it is Backus. Anyway, here comes 27. Back the other way. Oh, and he fans on that one. Easy clear for Jack Carpenter. Puck played in deep by the Titans. 8 on the far side sends this back in for 27 to go to work. He overskates it. Drew Main comes back. Drew takes his puck over to the corner, skates up, tries flicking it up for Tyler, and Tyler can't catch up to it. And no icing. Oh, we're going to call what? He should have called icing, so that didn't happen because the Titans guy beat Tyler to that puck, to that faceoff dot, I thought. This should be a 2-minute minor against the referee for not calling icing. Icing. That's not a check from behind. So it's going to be a penalty against Tyler Main for trying to play the puck when icing should have been called. They're going to give him a hit from behind. That's a 2 and 10, right? '17 beat Tyler to the faceoff dot. It should have been an icing. It was not. No whistle blown. So Tyler kept going after the puck. Number 17 was in front of him because he beat him to the dot. And Tyler went after the puck and ended up hitting the kid in the back. So Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 23, for playing an iced puck. 2 minutes and 10 minutes. The 2 minutes served by 29. Mucha. Time of the penalty, I don't know, because they always turn off the scoreboard because they don't have, what? Who made this scoreboard? I'm never hiring them to put a scoreboard in my ice rink. So Utica Junior Comets penalty at 1:33. Tyler Main's in the box for that, the whatever remains of the 2 minutes, and then plus 10 minutes after that. Centering pass, and that comes back across the paint. Watt using the force to keep that puck away. Centering pass gets blocked or fanned on. 13 sends this behind the goal for 10 to pick up in the corner. 10 at the hash marks. Sends this back to 27 at the point. He slides over to center point. Back over to 10 in the face-off circle. Shot! Goal! 10 from 27. And now that'll release Mucha from the net. From the penalty box. And it'll begin the 10 minutes that Tyler's in the net. So Tyler will be in the, not in the net, in the penalty box until 4:53 and the whistle. So it is a New Jersey Titans power play goal scored by number 10, his second of the game, assisted by number 27, his second point of the game. 10 from 27, time of the power play goal, 2:07. And it never should have been a power play. It should have been an icing. Anyway, this puck comes out, picked up by Rocco Weaver. He passes over to Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee fires it forward, goes off the stick of Slater Sandor into the O-zone. Loose in the slot, picked up by 14. He tries shoveling this up to 24. He's got to drift back, gets this out to 22 over the blue line, chasing this down, going to work in a trapezoid. In the corner, nice check applied there. Loose puck, Sandor rips this around behind his goal through the neutral zone, caught by number 26 of the Titans. Nice stretch pass to 11. 11 brings us over the blue line, feeds this forward for 14. He's not able to get a shot off on goal. 14 trying to send this back out to the point, deflected away. 1T by 11. Glove saved by McAllister Watt. So Dr. Danielle, since you called me out on not calling Watt in net, I'm going to have to pick on you. I imagine you named him McAllister because you're a big fan of Home Alone, right? Those are the McAllisters that Home Alone's all about. Face-off won by Utica. Aceto sends this behind the goal for Law. Law feeds this around to Hull. Hull coming up with this at the blue line, dumps this puck in deep, and Aceto going accurate. First one to it, though, is number 6 of the Titans. He's able to get this up to 15. Drop pass back to 18. Everybody's, it's like, that was offside. 2 offsides make an on. But Watt holds on to that puck. And the officials are wondering something. I don't know what. So face off to the left side of McAllister. Face off won by the Titans. Number 9 from the point sends us up at the hashboard, goes into the corner. LaBeouf back behind the goal to play it. Feeds this over to Jimmy Law. Law can't keep it. 15 takes it away. Approaches the trapezoids, tries centering it, and McAllister Watt reaches over to freeze that puck here with 13:08 to go in this third period, and it's a 6-0 game in favor of the Tennessee Titans. I mean, the New Jersey Titans. Well, look how fast Tito's and Tonic works. Aceto off the faceoff. Oh, driven back into the corner. 15 picks it up, trying to feed it around. Comes over to the near corner. Aceto grabs this, tries skating out with it, gets stopped, and this puck comes out. Aceto going in. He's got Dan-Dalin on his right, has his pocket picked by 18. Puck sent around on the far side. Cameron can't get to it. Held in at the point by Rocco Weaver. Witchley can't hold that in on the blue line. Comes out into the neutral zone. Weaver with it. Feeds this across to Mucha. Mucha, one touches this into the O-zone. At the corner, number 9 picks it up. Mucha tried to put a check on number 9 so hard that when he missed, Mucha checked himself into the boards. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. 13 for the Titans. Goes in, centering pass. Deflected away by Aiden Van Wee. And it's grabbed by Mucha in the neutral zone. Mucha following up his dump pass. Picked up by the Titans. And away they come. LaBeouf grabs it. Oh, LaBeouf fired that. And it hit off a number 28 on the bench and came back into play. So, or 26, 28, it really doesn't matter. It'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Drew Main won that face-off, but the Titans control it. Carpenter backhands that to Backey. I don't know if Backey meant to send that so far away or if he was trying to hit Drew right next to him. Aiden Van Wee sends us up into the neutral zone for Carpenter. Carpenter trying to get this puck out and does. Grabbed by 3. Sends this back. Backey slots this down. Oh, that went off at Backey's hand to Carpenter's stick. That should be a hand pass, but it's not. These refs, whatever. Whatever game they're watching, I hope it's good. In the neutral zone, 7 feeds 24. Cross ice pass, stops at the top of the circle, puts this into the middle, and it's taken away by backing. Here goes Xavier. Checked at the blue line. Down he goes. Puck goes back behind the goal. Picked up by number 14 of the Titans. 14 feet 27. 27 turns. Gives it back to 14. Centering pass to 1T. The save. McAllister Watt coming up with what? A big save. 27-4. Titans gives this to 6 and hits Witchley. Witchley drives this puck out. Sandor and Hall. Or is that Nucci? Oh, shot save. Rebound. By number 31. And there's a small pylon at the edge of the crease. Shout out to my sponsors. We should have time for them to all roll by. Check these people out. Look them up on the internets. Find them. Say hello. Tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you. Because I just did. Even if you're from out of town, check out the roofing constructors in central New York. So Titans penalty on number 14, and I did not pay attention to find out why. Roughing, maybe? Who knows? Doesn't matter. 2-minute minor on number 4. Oh, yeah, we still have Tyler Main in the box just for fun. So it'll be a Utica Junior Comets power play. Time of the penalty, 6:35 of the third period. And boy, would it be great to get a goal here. Jimmy Law taking a draw. Pushes this to the corner. 28 Christ clearing it. And that gets snapped off the boards by 10. Goes all the way down. Played on by Watt. Gives this to Witchley. Witchley challenged by number 8 being held honest. Passes out to Aceto in the neutral zone. Aceto crosses over into the O zone. Centering pass gets blocked by 26, and he's able to clear this all the way down. Witchley's going to have to go back and get it. Witchley gets reset from behind his own net. Stretch pass is iced. Coaches love it when their defensemen ice the puck on the power play. That's how you get one-on-one time with your coach. So here's Drew Main taking a face-off, wins that draw, comes back. Rocco Weaver battling for it in the corner, as is Carpenter and number 15. Weaver comes away with it, almost scored on himself. Weaver from the trapezoid, passes this up. Another missed stretch pass. And it's another icing. Even that official missed that pass to him with his foot. Must be something wrong with this rink. Long passes don't work. Carpenter wins that draw, pulls that puck back to Weaver. Rocco passes this up into the neutral zone. Van Wee battling. It comes back into the Utica end. Knocked back into the trapezoid. Grab there deep by Carpenter. Carpenter backhands this out into the neutral zone. Drew Main trying to chase after it. Not able to get to it before 13 comes in shorthanded. Centering pass goes to Carpenter. Carpenter runs into 13. And look at that. It's like a fish out of water caught in the net. Rocco Weaver looking like a bad rerun of Flipper. Who remembers Flipper? Man, what a great show. $8:55 to go in this third and final period. 11 in to face off against Aceto. Puck goes over to the side, picking up Law. Law loses it to Dalin. Dalin Brings this over the blue line, drops for Aceto. Can't get the shot off, and that gets cleared by the Titans with 17 seconds to go, and the player advantage for Utica. Pass from LaBeouf to Witchley, just makes it. Witchley dumps that in. 24 places back to 9-9. Challenged by Dan-Dalin, able to get this out. Here comes 22, and the team's return to even strength. Centering pass 22 to 24, and it's a bottle popper by 24. 24 from 22 for the Titans. And what is happening now? They're beating you 7-0. The idea that he just scored on you should not be a surprise and should not make you angry enough that you want to throw fisticuffs. So it is a New Jersey Titans goal scored by number 24, assisted by number 22. Time of the goal, 8:42. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the penalty boxes now. And the officials aren't using any hand signals. They're just talking to the scorekeeper. I heard him say 11 black, and then he mumbled. He's probably also drinking Tito's and tonic. So we got 3 people in the box. One of them's Tyler Main for Utica. That's from earlier. 2 people in the box for Jersey. And we've got 5-on-5 hockey. They're all incidental minor roughings. They'll be in there until 6:18 and a whistle. And then 4 people will be released. And poor Tyler Main will stay in there for at least 2 more minutes after that. 13 in deep, sends us back to the point for 6. He can't handle that pass well. Being chased into his own end by Cole Campbell. 3 grabs it for the Titans, gives us back to 6. He sends us up to 7 to 2-7. 27 for the Titans. In shot, save. What? Tell you what, Dr. Danielle, your son's playing great in goal. Stepped in right when Narcissus lost his skate blade. Played great then, and he's playing great now. He's given up, I think, just 1 goal. That shot misses, goes off the backboard, picked up by Sandor. Sandor sends this along the board for Campbell. Campbell can't keep it, but Aiden Van Wee picks that puck up. Van Wee going on the far side, knocked into by 17, takes his feet out with his skate, and 27 steals this puck, feeds this over to 6. 6 can't hold it, couldn't get that shot off, regains possession of that puck, gives it to 7, and 7 scores. It is 7 from 6, also known as 6-7 for the goal. Time of the goal, 9:38 of the 3rd period, and the Titans lead 8-0. So Titans goal scored by number 7, assisted by number 6. Time of the goal, 9:38. So 7 from 6, or 6-7 for the goal. Face off won by Drew Main. Witchley dumps that puck in. Stalled by number 31. And his puck comes out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Chad Hall. Hall dumps this in. 25 for the Titans. Goes back to play this puck. Sends this along the boards to 16. 16 feeds 20. 20 crosses over the center line. And then dumps this in deep off the boards. He's going after it in the corner. Number 20 going to work against Witchley. Witchley throws the check. 20 comes away. Picks his puck up. Feeds 25 to 9-9 with the shot. Slowed down by Carpenter. 12 picks this up at the edge, goes behind the net, centering pass, gets deflected away And picking this puck up is Chad Hull. Hull couldn't get that out, gets denied. 12 chasing it down for the Titans into the corner. He can't receive it. Feeds up to the point. 25 feeds this in. This goes to Hull. And Witchley's going to the box for reasons that this ref refuses to say. You're not supposed to point to the box. You're supposed to make the hand signal of what the penalty was. Now instead, he may go over and whisper it to the official. Let's see. Witchley for a roughing. All right. Thank you for sharing. So, Utica Junior Comets penalty number 51, Andrew Witchley, 2-minute minor for roughing, number 51, 2 minutes roughing. Time of the minor penalty, 10:35 of the third period, and it's a New Jersey Titans power play. Little feed to Drew Main, goes behind Drew, so he couldn't catch that puck, turned over, here comes 10. 10 comes in, shot, save, Watt, and he's going to cover that puck up for the faceoff. Tell you what, this bartender may have been light on the Tito's in my coffee, but she was not light with the Tito's in this tonic. Holy crow. Face off, comes back, 13 feeds us across. Oh, and he tried giving it back to 7, but 7, I don't know where he was heading, but it was not towards the goal. Watt dishes this out to the corner to put somebody to work. 29 rips this behind to 27. 27 feeds 13 off the boards to 7. Sends this in deep for 29 in the trapezoid. 29 looking for a wraparound centering pass, not able to do it. Campbell able to clear this puck out into the neutral zone. 13 penetrates back into the O zone. 13 center point to 7. 7 to 27. 27 top of the circle back to 7, and he misplays this puck. It comes out to center ice. 1 minute remaining in the player advantage for the Titans over the Comets. The Junior Comets. 27 passes to 17. 17 into the corner. Loses this puck. Sandor able to get a piece of it, but Titans in control. 7 gives us back at the hash marks to 17. Center point for 13 to 27 at the far faceoff dot. Goes off the skate of Mucha, and that goes in. Scored by number 7 from 27. So it is a New Jersey Titans goal scored by number 7, assisted by number 27. 7 from 27. Time of the Titans goal, 12:04 of the third period, and they lead 10-0. We've gone double digits. Less than 5 minutes to go in this game. I say pull the goalie. Rest of the game. Why not? I have absolutely no idea what these officials could possibly be talking about. It was a goal. Drop the puck. I need to go get some lunch. And we've gone to running clock. And why not? Tyler Main goes over to the box, even though we still got another, 30 seconds in the box. But that's all right. I don't think the extra 30 seconds of Tyler Main's availability is going to make a difference in this game. Law tries centering that pass. It gets knocked back by the goalie. Good job. Dan-Dalin backhands this puck to nowhere. Puck held in by Weaver. And that's picked up by number 3 of the Titans. Titans trying to get this out. Law goes down. knocks this back in. Number 22 for the Titans collects this puck, goes back into his trapezoid. Less than 4 minutes to go in this game. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Van Wee gets a piece of it, goes down. 22 tries kicking it. Van Wee tries drawing blood. 14 for the Titans. Drop pass. 6 at the blue line. Shot, save made. Rebound off the boards. Goes all the way down. No icing. 31. The goalie comes out to play this puck. 6 feeds this out into the neutral zone. Brought forward by LaBeouf. Goes to 6. 6 feeds this up to 18 in the neutral zone. He tries giving this back to 22 to catch him on the give and go. Goes off of 22 to 9. 9 puts this into the middle. Tyler Main deflects that back behind, and that puck is out of play. Well, the face-off in the Utica zone as time keeps ticking. So if this takes long enough, we're going to be done. And at 10-0, that's okay. Right, isn't it? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 9-0, but the scoreboard says 10. The last one must have counted for 2. Here comes Carp. Oh, loses this puck, and that would be an offsides. But they let the Titans pick this puck up. Great heads-up play by Utica, trailing by 9 goals. It's plays like that define seasons. Not really. Tyler Main knocks that forward for Drew. Drew goes into the corner. Drew centering pass, and Carpenter not able to get a stick on it. Puck held in by Hull. Off the glass, drops down for 18, tries to get it by Hull, not able to. Drew Main puts this back into the neutral zone, grabs this, and that goes out of play. He hit the wrong side of that stanchion. I think that puck went off of the face of the other goalie for the Titans. Less than 2 minutes of play to go in this game. The opportunity for Utica to come back in this game is starting to dwindle away. Mucho with the faceoff. LaBeouf couldn't get a piece of that. 24 picks this up for the Titans. Fires this forward. One pass to number 7. 7 loses it as he meant to pass it to 17 in the slot. 17 has to go to work in the corner. Sends this behind the goal. Comes back to Witchley. Witchley off the boards for Campbell. Cole can't get to it. Can't get it out anyway. 7 holds this in. 13 pass over. Tried to 1T it over to 20. Not able to connect. 7 collects this. Gives this to the high point. 24 shot. Save made by Watt. 13 cycles this one. 1 minute of play remaining in the game. Final minute of play. That one dances across the paint. Sent over to the side by LaBeouf. 24 into the corner. Sends it to the other corner for 20 of the Titans. Picked up by 7. 7 cycles around at the hash mark. Top of the face-off circle. Now he goes in at the half boards. Puts this back to the other point. 24 grabs this. Fires this on net. Stick save by Watt in the corner. Going after that. Mucha can't get it out. Ripper tipped away by LaBeouf. Goes off the glass in the corner. Witchley with it. Waits for 17 to come on with the check. 7 shot. Save made. McAllister Watt. And this game may end before the next face-off. Pretty sure it will. Take your time. We're all done here. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey here at the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. This one ends. Don't believe the scoreboard. It's only 9. Way closer of a game than the scoreboard says. 9-0. The New Jersey Titans defeat the 18U Utica Junior Comets here in Middletown, New Jersey. When you're in New Jersey, stay right if you want to turn left. That's how much sense it makes here in this state. From Middletown, New Jersey, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Please check out my sponsors, and remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.